Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and I got a special episode for you today where I'm going to talk to you about overcoming the frustration of not generating the kind of results you want from your prospecting. So if you want better results, stay tuned for this episode of Real Estate Success Mastery TV. Hello and welcome to the Real Estate Sales Mastery TV. I'm your host, Chadi Bazzi, a real estate coach and trainer, and I'm on a mission to help you master the art of selling so you can take more listings than you are right now, sell more homes much faster than you ever have, work less, and build a business by design. A business you absolutely love that gives you the money, time, and freedom that you deserve. Are you ready? Let's do this. Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of Real Estate Success Mastery TV. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to answer a question that I got about a week ago from someone I used to work with on a one-on-one basis, and who we're not working with together right now. But besides the point, his question is he finally got around to calling on expireds, okay? And he's like, hey, Chadi, I'm getting really frustrated in making these expired calls. I'm quite shocked that I have done this for 3 weeks now and I got 0 listings. Let me repeat that one more time. The comment/question is, Chadi, I'm getting really frustrated in making these expired calls. I am quite shocked that I have done this for 3 weeks and I got no listings. He's quite shocked that he's done it for 3 weeks and he's got new listings. So I wrote him back, and I'm going to share with you exactly what I wrote him back. But before I go into the details of what I wrote him back, it's like, I'm quite shocked I haven't lost 20 pounds in the last 3 weeks. I mean, 21 days, I was on a diet for 21 days. I didn't lose 20 pounds, etc. I'm quite shocked. And I just wanted to make that as a sarcastic comment. But here's the bottom line. My response was, you got to take a few things into consideration when you're working expireds. For the first point, I said, this is relevant to anything that you begin that you are new at. I said, number one, this is new for you. Number one, take into consideration that this is new for you. And for most people, you're not going to get it right away. Okay. You're not going to go out there and, like your excitement and your enthusiasm is going to, result in an actual monetary result right away. That could be the case, but in most cases, that's not the case for you. So I said, number one, accept the fact that you're new and it's going to take a little bit longer for it to really click through and happen than you want it to. So that's point number one. So for those of you who are taking on, calling expireds and or for sale by owners, etc., it's different for different people. Like I'll give you an example. One of my clients, Gabriel, in the last 5 weeks, is listed for sale by owners. He just started working for sale by owners, and in the last 5 weeks, he's listed 4. Okay, so what is the difference that made the difference? We're going to come back to that in a moment. Okay, I said number two to the person that wrote me this, which we're going to keep it nameless here. Number two, I said you need to be super positive during your calls and have an expectation of setting appointments, or it is going to be a waste of your time. So if you're a veteran at calling, expires for sale by owners, whoever you call, doesn't matter. If you're a veteran or someone that's new, in order for it to be very effective for you, you got to be super positive and have an expectation of setting an appointment. You cannot go into it, hoping to set an appointment. You got to go into it with the expectation of setting an appointment, because where there is an expectation, there's a different kind of action. Where there is hope, there's a different kind of action. Hope set an appointment, expect to set an appointment, 2 completely different scenarios, 2 completely different actions that will be taken as a result of the intention. And I said you got to be super positive. Why do you got to be super positive? Because when you are in a state of feeling good, your performance is good. And when you are in a state of, oh man, I got to make those calls, etc., whatever, then the other party on the other end of the line is going to pick up on that energy and is going to be counter what it is that you want. So that's point number 2. Number 3, I said you cannot accept a no where a yes is still positive. You cannot accept a no where a yes is still positive. And that's the difference between the person who just took 4 listings in the last 5 weeks from for sale by owners versus the person who's prospected for 3 weeks and got absolutely nothing. I know both people. You cannot accept a no where a yes is still possible. You got to get so good to the point where you believe so much in your services that if someone says no to you, you're actually hurting them. You got to get them to the yes. So how do you do that? Well, you got to learn, you got to master the art of handling objections. So a good place for you to begin is to visit handlethisobjection.com. Handlethisobjection.com would be a good place for you to begin there in regards to that. And make sure you visit me at chadibazzi.com /about, or just chadibazzi.com, and then hit the about section, scroll down and put in your name and email address to join my newsletter where I share with you weekly videos to help you become a master of influence, so you can turn, no's, more no's into yeses, and maybes into yeses. That's it. All right, so that's point number 3. Point number 4, I said in the beginning, for most people, it will take a good couple of hundred contacts before you get your first appointment. In the beginning, for most people, not all people, it will take approximately a couple of hundred contacts for you to get your first appointment. So how fast do you want to go through the 100 contacts? Or let's say 200 contacts. You can make 200 contacts in a week, or you can make 200 contacts in a month or two. So it's totally up to you. I say you got to go through approximately 200 contacts to generate the experience for yourself, to create the result for yourself. So go through it at whatever pace you want, preferably ASAP. And then I said, look, at the stage that you are in, most people are going to quit. At the stage of frustration is where most people quit. This is where most people quit. So don't be a quitter. Don't be a quitter. Be concerned. Let your frustration be a good thing. Let your frustration be an indication of, hey, what can I do better? And I think that's exactly what your intention is by submitting this question. So thank you for that. Number 6, I said, get focused and keep on making the calls with positivity, enthusiasm, and expect results, which is a spin on number 2. So get focused and keep on making the calls with positivity, enthusiasm, and expect results. And I said point number 7, keep on developing your skill set. Keep on developing your skill set. Watch this. 2 people calling the same exact people at the same exact time from the same market, same office, same everything. One is going to outperform the other. Why? It's because one has a better skill set than the other person. Okay, want to take your skill set to the next level? Check out www.winninginfluence.com. So that's www.winninginfluence.com. So obviously, today's episode of Real Estate Success Mastery TV has been brought to you by HandleThisObjection.com and WinningInfluence.com. I'm your host, Chadi Bazzi, saying thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care.